The god of death was about to enter the operating room to collect the soul, but he accidentally hooked the baby next to him. Then when he swung the sickle at the patient on the operating table, he discovered that there was a baby soul hanging on the sickle. He instantly realized that something was wrong. Then he hurriedly rushed back to the previous ward, only to find that no one was there. What was worse was that the mother outside the window was very sad, and the car next to him was also preparing to take the baby's body to the cemetery. The god of death panicked for a moment, but by the time he arrived, it was already too late. He could only ride on the sickle and chase after the car. Seeing the god of death getting closer and closer to the car, he did not expect that the car suddenly turned around, but his sickle accidentally caught the street lamp, and he and his soul were instantly thrown away. The god of death tried to hold the baby, but was knocked several hundred meters away by a sudden crane. But the baby's soul fell into the horse's body, and his eyes instantly turned into a very innocent blue. At this time, he saw a child in the car happily eating a candy. The greedy baby couldn't help but chase after him and licked it twice. This move was soon discovered by the mother and son, who were so frightened that they ran to the front seat to hide, while the lollipop stayed in the back seat. Seeing that something was not going well, the coachman hurriedly accelerated, but the pony kept chasing after him, and was about to hit a woman. In desperation, the driver hurriedly braked. Suddenly the car overturned and the candy stuck to the boy's mother's face. The pony happily licked the candy, which frightened the woman into panic and screamed. The sound instantly woke up the unconscious white horse and then pulled the car and flew away. As a result, he broke into someone else's wedding and tripped over a very long wedding dress. Then they all flew out. At the same time, the god of death happened to fall on the car. He was originally happy and thought he had finally caught up, but when I turned around and looked in my hands, I realized that the baby's soul was gone. Soon the funeral car came to the cemetery, and the pony fell from the sky and fell on the cemetery door. The soul left the body and fell into the hands of the god of death. At this time, he and the baby were finally saved, but when he was about to send the baby's soul back to his body, he accidentally tripped and fell to the ground, and the baby's soul flew out of his hands and flew to the body. The god of death was about to breathe a sigh of relief when he saw this. Unexpectedly, a little bird happened to be passing by and actually exchanged the soul of the baby. At this time, a bird's cry came from the coffin. Everyone was instantly frightened, and the god of death was suddenly helpless.